Hey guys, kumusta? I'm Karsten.
And my name is RV, and in today's video, we will be showing to you our official wedding photos.
And before we're going to start the video, a special shout out to our wedding coordinator, Sir Wedmark. If you're getting planned to marry in Cebu, check out the link in the description. It will lead you to the best wedding planner in Cebu.
Yeah, so we got the 32,000 civil wedding package, and we were very lucky na nakapabook kami kay Sir Wedmark because we really do not know what we should do because we do have a lot of options, but we do not know kung ano talaga ang dapat namin gawin sa wedding. So as soon as we booked Sir Wedmark, we gave all our worries to him, and then this was the result of the wedding package. So let's start. Here are the details of our wedding. As you can see, we only have the picture of Karsten's suit, our shoes, our rings, my bouquet, and our masks. We really do not have a lot of things, like even invitations. We forgot to to create one. We didn't know it was actually not included on the 32,000 wedding package because it's only for 20 people. So we do not need to invite anyone because those were just for family. So what can you say about the wedding details? My wedding gown was even not included here, but yeah, what can you say about that?
Yeah, I really can tell less is more, and since we only had like an intimate wedding, we didn't really had much of accessories for those. It was just the suit, the shoes, the rings, and my tie. It was like nothing more. If we would have like big wedding, like a church wedding, then we would organize like more like watches, perfume, and invitation letters.
Yeah, I could remember that the coordinator asked Karsten, do you have a watch? Do you have perfume? And then we do not have anything. We just have ourselves, our gowns, our rings, and we really just wanted to get married.
Yeah, but I still can say, since we only had less, the pictures really came out great.
Right. So thank you as well to our photographer JR. And now let's proceed with the wedding venue. Originally, we wanted to have an outdoor wedding, so parang magiging wedding by the pool siya. But I'm not sure what happened, but it rained so hard that day. So the coordinator in the morning texted me and said that we need to set up our wedding venue inside. So yeah, we just trusted our wedding coordinator, and here are the photos.
I can't say it was beyond my expectation. Plus, we had an aircon inside, which was a big plus.
We have aircon. Yeah, it was very simple as well.
Yeah, but seriously, like the whole setup, it was beyond my expectation. I expected the wedding to be beautiful. It's going to be a cute, simple, small wedding. But when I came in and I saw the venue, it really blew my mind. Like for 32,000. Yeah. Because for 32,000 pesos to get something like that, I really couldn't believe it. Like, and again at that point, thank you again, Sir Wedmark. You really made our day one of the best day ever.
So now let us proceed to the preparations of my groom, or the pictures of the groom. So baby, this is your picture. What can you say, and how did you feel during those times?
At the day of our wedding, we had two separate rooms because I wasn't allowed to see my upcoming wife, and the whole time I was actually so nervous. I was just walking back and forward. I went to the toilet again, walking back and forward, going to the terrace, thinking about hello, when I can see my wife. I want to get married now. And then I slowly started to prepare myself, getting dressed, but I was still so nervous, like my nervous level was like so taas.
Can you tell us about your attire and how you were able to get your clothes and where did you get them?
We got our clothes a couple days before our wedding, and for my wife to get her dress, it actually wasn't a problem. But when it came to me, we actually had a bit of a struggle because I couldn't find the proper pants that I liked. But at the end, luckily, my lovely wife just found them.
Was it hard for you for your first photo shoot as a groom?
I really can't tell that the photo shoot was hard for me. I was only struggling because the photographer said, "Sir, can you please wear your shoes?" And I don't know why, but I was struggling so hard to wear my
With your
shoes. Yeah, I really couldn't wear my shoes. Like I was trying not to make like my facial expression like this. Like one, I just tried to be neutral with my face, and somehow I just managed to get my shoes on. And then I also said, "I hala, Then I said to the photographer, I'm struggling currently so much to get my shoes on." And then he is like, "Oh yeah, just continue, take your time." And then he was just taking pictures, and I'm continue struggling for a couple more minutes. And then finally I got my shoes on, and my finger was actually a bit socket at that time.
Okay, so that's the story of your photo shoot here.
Oh, that was the only struggle. It looks easy on the picture, but it really wasn't.
So here are my photos as a bride, and this actually I am a bit shy when when there was a photographer. It was a bit hard for me to smile and to make poses, and then I said, what should I do? Should I do like that? Like for Carson it was so easy for him, the photographer said, but for me it was a bit challenging because I'm not so good at taking pictures, especially when someone is taking a picture of me. But when talking about how I felt, I think the most important for me at that time was to be able to finish my makeup at the right time. Like we won't be late at anything. And then Karsten was in another room. I was in another room. So I was just alone with all the coordinators and as well as hairstylists, the makeup artists. Everyone was very helpful. So with the 32,000 package, it was very worth it because we have two coordinators there. One was Sir Wedmark and the other was I forgot the name, but they were very, very helpful and very supportive. All the things that I wanted, all the things that are needed to do, they are there. So that's what I could really say. Gusto ko, I really liked my hair, how it was done like up, but these were my photos as a bride. Talking about my wedding gown, as Karsten said, it was 2 days before our wedding na nakuha namin ang aming wedding gown. We booked a person that will decide our wedding gowns. Unfortunately, she didn't respond to us. Maybe she was busy or maybe we booked it late. So we do have a problem on what should we choose on our wedding gowns. So we just went to SM Mall, and that's where we got our gowns. So my gown, I bought it at Saturday Dress, and then Karsten's suit was bought on the next door, and it was such a struggle because going from SM and then going to Ayala just to get our
like on
gowns.
back and forth,
Do you
like going
remember?
to Ayala, going to SM, then going again to Ayala. But was it in? I think it was in Ayala where we find my pants.
Yeah, you're right. So Carson's the upper and pants were bought in Ayala, and then the suit and the necktie were bought in SM. And then mine, I just bought in SM. Our shoes were bought in SM. So yun lang talaga, we didn't research a lot. We just went to SM and bought everything.
So the next pictures you guys are going to see are the pictures before the actual wedding. After the bride was done with all her pictures, then it was actually our turn. So I think one coordinator came into the room and said, "Sir, can you please follow me, because we are going to take now the pictures of you both." And I was still so nervous, but at the same time I was so happy to see my wife in her dress being so beautiful. Like, I never seen such a beautiful woman like her before, like seriously.
Wow. That was the first time you saw me with my wedding gown.
Oh yeah, that was the first time when
With the makeup as well.
yeah, that was the first
Yeah, because
time.
you saw my gown when we were in the store. You saw it.
Oh yeah, like I said, it was the first time when I saw her with all her makeup, her being so beautiful with the dress and yeah.
What was the feeling of seeing me like this is my bride?
Hello. My happiness was beyond this world, like seriously.
Oh. Beyond this world. So that was your feeling.
Oh, like to see you in the white dress, to know that you are going to be my wife in a couple hours, really made me felt like the proudest and the happiest future husband on this world.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So for me, on my side, the first time I saw you, it was funny because the photographers, the coordinators were saying, "Hala, why is your husband so guapo?" And I was like, "Huh?" Yeah, they were saying that to me, and then they were like, "Where did you find your husband? Why is he looking so guapo? And then on the pictures, he looks so handsome." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, I just found him somewhere." I was like that, and then when I saw you, you look so good actually in your suit. And then I just remembered that 2 days ago we were really struggling on what we should wear. And then, but yeah, it was really nice. I liked your suit, your white suit. And then I also like my gown. Siguro, just in this area, in the Kilikili area, baby, it's getting like that. Maybe I just forgot to say to the how do you call that mananahi in Tagalog? I forgot in English.
Hello, I actually also don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, I just forgot to tell her to like do something here in the Kilikili area, but everything else went really well. So I'm really happy that in a way on our very short and simple wedding we have very nice pictures.
Baby, and can you still remember they were wondering why I am not sweating?
Yeah, it was funny because during our photo shoots, then the coordinators and the makeup artists were like doing like this to me every second, and then Kirsten was like poreless without any sweat. So they were like, "Hala, sir, why don't you have any sweat?" Anyway, yeah, why don't you have any sweat during that day? Maybe you were too confident and you were
Confident.
not nervous on the wedding day.
Yeah, but to be honest, I was also wondering why I wasn't sweating, because wearing a suit in the Philippines during the day is actually kind of hot. But at that moment, maybe I was way too focused looking at my wife, then I forgot that it's like hot and that I was wearing a suit, and that might be
You
also the
forgot
reason why I'm not sweating.
Yeah, so right now let us proceed on the wedding ceremony.
Uh-oh. And guys, be excited for the wedding video, which I hope it will be done soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be available soon. But anyway, here are the photos of our wedding ceremony.
Enjoy!